Imagine a serene inn on the outskirts of Charleston, South Carolina, where weary travelers rest for the night. But little do they know, they are stepping into a house of horrors. This is the chilling tale of Lavinia Fisher, America's first female serial killer. Welcome to Shutterstorm, where we unravel true stories that send shivers down your spine. In this episode, we delve into the life and crimes of Lavinia Fisher, a woman whose name is etched in the annals of American criminal history. Known for her beauty and charm, Lavinia lured unsuspecting guests to their doom at the 6 Mile Wayfarer House. Join us as we uncover the gruesome details of her reign of terror. Our story begins in early 19th century Charleston, South Carolina, a city with cobblestone streets and grand mansions. Just a few miles outside the bustling town stood the 6 Mile Wayfarer House, an inn run by Lavinia and her husband, John Fisher. The inn, named for its distance from Charleston, seemed like an ideal stop for weary travelers. But for many, it was the last stop they would ever make. In those days, the disappearance of travelers was not uncommon. However, as more and more people vanished after passing through the area near the 6 Mile Wayfarer House, locals began to grow suspicious. Whispered rumors and uneasy glances were cast towards the Fishers, but for a time, their charm and seemingly impeccable hospitality kept them above suspicion. The Fishers' method of operation was as cunning as it was deadly. Travelers who stopped at the inn were welcomed warmly by Lavinia, whose beauty and charm made guests feel at ease. Over a hearty dinner, Lavinia would engage the guests in friendly conversation, gathering information about their travels and wealth. Meanwhile, John prepared the rooms with meticulous attention to detail, setting the stage for their sinister plan. The guests would retire to bed, unaware of the danger lurking beneath them. The bed was ingeniously rigged with a trapdoor that, when triggered, would drop the unsuspecting victim into a pit below. It was there, in the darkness, that the unfortunate traveler would meet their gruesome end, their belongings swiftly confiscated by the Fishers. As the number of disappearances continued to rise, the local community could no longer ignore the ominous pattern. Suspicion fell heavily on the Fishers, and a group of concerned citizens decided to investigate. Among them was David Ross, who narrowly escaped an attack at the inn and provided crucial evidence to the authorities. Ross's harrowing account of his experience at the 6 Mile Wayfarer House spurred the community into action. The authorities moved quickly, arresting Lavinia and John Fisher and charging them with highway robbery, a capital offense at the time, carrying a sentence of death. The trial of Lavinia and John Fisher was a spectacle, drawing crowds eager to see justice served. The evidence against them was damning, and despite Lavinia's attempts to use her charm and wit to sway the jury, the verdict was inevitable. Both were found guilty and sentenced to hang. On the day of their execution, Lavinia Fisher's behavior was nothing short of defiant. Dressed in her wedding gown, she climbed the gallows with a cold composure that unnerved even the most hardened spectators. Her infamous last words, "If you have a message you want to send to hell, give it to me, I'll carry it," echoed through the crowd, sealing her legacy as one of the most notorious figures in American history. The story of Lavinia Fisher did not end with her death. Over the years, she became a legend. Her ghost is said to haunt the old Charleston jail where she spent her final days. Tales of her restless spirit, wandering the halls in her wedding gown, continue to capture the imagination of those who visit. Lavinia Fisher's crimes have left an indelible mark on local folklore, serving as a grim reminder of the darkness that can lurk behind a charming facade. Her story is retold in ghost tours and history books, ensuring that her name will not be forgotten. Lavinia Fisher's story is a chilling reminder of how appearances can be deceiving. Her charm and beauty masked a dark and malevolent soul, making her one of America's most infamous historical figures. As we leave the haunted corridors of the past, remember to stay vigilant and trust your instincts, for danger often lurks where you least expect it. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoy this story, please like, share, and subscribe to Shutterstorm for more tales that will keep you on the edge of your seat. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, so you never miss an episode. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.